welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. This is technically a review of the Jamaica World Cup qualification, October window. We played 2 games, mixed result, but you don't know anything already. We're going to do a little review of it. Players, coach, and just some basic statistics. So welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. So the window is out of the window. The window is out of the window now. The window has gone through the window. The November window, no, the October window has gone through the window. Anyways, let's not check. Wonder if it makes sense. Big up on yourself, people. Please do hit the like button, and thank you very much again for tuning in. If you're here for the first time, I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscriber button. We're going to discuss the October window, and we're going to discuss the 2 games we play, and I'm going to give you some general statistics, and on top of that, each player match, or should I say window ratings for each player. I mean, definitely I'm going to do the ratings as well. I'm going to include the fans rating as well. Yeah, never do that before. Ratings for the fans. Yeah, don't know. Anyways, let's get it cracking. All right, so the first game we blundered hugely, tremendous blundered, and it didn't turn out so well. Jamaica faced Curacao at Curacao on the 10th of October, Friday, the 10th of October. Friday, of course, it was a Friday. 10th of October, we faced Curacao, and it really was a heartbreaker for us. You know, you're going to the game with a lot of confidence. You're going to the game, not just confidence, but hope that this World Cup qualifying campaign likely to be one in which we can manage it as best as possible. But for that moment, for that person, for that game, it didn't go as planned. So we played Curacao. I thought that it was a good game from the Reggae Boyz after halftime. Well, is it after halftime? No. So disheartening. It was no good game. My apologies, My apologies. Anyways, let's get some details, statistics from that game. Jamaica, possession, 58%. Total shots, 18 in comparison to 7. Shots on target, 7 in comparison to 4. Big chance created, 1. Total pass completed, 150. And all of these statistics actually look way better when the second half kick in. Now, the first game that we played in this World Cup qualifiers, the coach made a huge blunder, starting a right back in a defensive midfield position. Now, there is factors surrounding variables, other variables, such as the fact that we did create chances, but we weren't able to put them away. But at the end of the day, that's football. You won't score all your goals them. But sometimes we weren't able to control the game better and manage the game better because the structure of the team was just not the best. Now, let me tell you, this is all the stats for the first half. This is the first half stats versus Curacao. The first half. I want to listen keenly. Now, many persons did say that Jamaica should have won the game same way, or the Curacao team was better than Jamaica. These are the sentiments that were shared. The Curacao team just maybe see people that debate the value of each team. Now, listen to the first half statistics. First half was Jamaica, Curacao 53% possession, Jamaica 47. Shots on target, 2 for Curacao. Total shots 5 each. Shots on target, 2 for Curacao, 3 for Jamaica. Big chance created, 1 for Jamaica. That's the first half statistics. Passes completed, Curacao 175, Jamaica 139. Now, this is the second half. I'm want you to listen. This is want to listen to the vast difference between the first half and the second half. You want these stats? You can go on AI Score. You can go on Sofa Score. You can go on Score 365. You can go on Bet 365. Any one of these website that provides data analysis, you can definitely get the data for it. Now, this is second half. I'm going to listen to the second half statistics. Jamaica, 69% possession. Curacao, 31. Jamaica, 13 shots. Curacao, 2. Curacao, 2 shots on target. Jamaica, 4. Passes completed in the second half for Jamaica, 201. Passes completed for Curacao in the second half, 66. So you see the vast difference when the coach had to fix things in the second half in comparison to what went wrong in the first half. So we're moving from 58, we're moving from losing possession from 58. Curacao had 58% possession in the first half to having to dominate into 69% possession in the second half. That's a vast difference. You have to ask the question, what was the difference between the first half and the second half? Many of the supporters believe that it was better. These statistics does not highlight that. Now, the result of the game tells a different story. But the game or the game panned out itself does not necessarily reflect the result of the story. But I guess that's how football is. In football, put the ball in the back of the net, you have nothing to worry about. We lost the game. A lot of argument, a lot of cussing going on. So that's how it is. Second game, we defeated Bermuda 4-0. We had basically a really good time at the National Stadium. We saw the likes of Kyle Dixon, Dujon Rich coming to the forefront and entertaining the supporters. A dominant performance, but that is also a performance that many might say the Reggae Boyz should have put in place or should have put on. It doesn't matter where and how, because it is a smaller level opponent, which I do totally agree. Nevertheless, so we had to do it. So here we go now. We're total statistics with 2 games played, 4 goals scored, 2 goals conceded. Total shots over the 2 games, we have 46 shots. We had 19 shots on target over both games. Passes completed, 867 passes completed over both games, and we created 4 big chances over both games. Now let's go into the player ratings. We're going to start off with, I'm going to leave the coach for last. We're going to start off with Andre Blake in goal. I do believe, for me, I'm going to give Andre Blake, it might be harsh. It might be really, really harsh. I think this might be really, really harsh. But I might give Andre Blake a 5 out of 10. 1, in the second game, he had nothing to do at all versus Bermuda. Nothing. Literally nothing at all. You know, nothing at all. The King. Just the song that just popped in my head. My apologies, people. It's song just popped in my head. I remember because it was a song I really, really like, you know. I will sing it again. You know, nothing at all. The King. Last year, the King of all Kings. You know, nothing at all. Yeah. I don't remember who sing the song, man. Anyways, my apologies. Somebody in the comment section who knows the song, put the comments. More remember the song so we can search for it, probably an idea, and go listen to it. I would really, really like to hear it again. Yeah. Anyways, so first versus Curacao, I strongly believe that he could have done a lot better on that first goal. Barrett, yeah, he is Andre Blake. He's a player who has saved us so many times on multiple occasions. But I still believe that, and in that moment, he could have done a bit better where that is concerned. So I'm going to say 5 out of 10. Lemmy Kisa played both games. Tired from the first minute. Why am I always look so tired, man? Chief. First game versus Curacao, not necessarily the best. I thought he had a significantly better game versus Bermuda. So for Lemmy Kisa, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Richard King, I thought Richard King was really good over both games. Even though people blame him for when I goal him, I just cannot see it. I'm going to say Richard King get a 7. I thought he was very good versus Bermuda as well as a ball handler. I'm going to give Richard King an 8 out of 10. No. We lose the first game. 7. 7 out of 10. Pinnock, I'm gonna give Pinnock a 6 out of 10. Not as sharp as I would expect him to be. People are cuss and say, boy, MG, Ray, you give King more than Pinnock. Well, luckily I might play ratings. Luckily I might play ratings. I thought that King was better than Pinnock over both games. Let me see what the statistics have to say about it. Let me see. I know that we say boy bias and all that kind of something there. But you know. Also get that. Let me see what the data app has to say about it. Let's go with the data. So according to score 365, Jamaica versus Bermuda, King 7.2, Ethan Pinnock 7.0. Let me see if it balance out. Curacao versus Jamaica, Ethan Pinnock 6.2, Richard King 6.5. So the statistics match with what I am saying. It match with my eyes. Anyways, Gregley, I thought that he was good against Bermuda. Maybe versus Curacao, I thought Gregley could have been pivotal versus Curacao. Based on the fact that we need an attacking fullback. But I thought it was good versus Bermuda, so I'm going to give Gregley 6 out of 10. People will lose. Probably highest score. The highest score, I'm probably going to say, is probably 8. We lose the first match, people, man. No, itself, me not even graded window itself as yet. Bobby Reed, I thought Bobby Reed was good in the first game. He had moments versus Curacao. But mere fact that Bobby Reed had to take up the defensive midfield position in hand. And them kind of something. I thought Bobby Reed was fairly good. Especially in the second game. I thought it was good as well. Now, he's been played out of position, so not necessarily his choice. So I'm going to give Bobby Reed 7 out of 10. Especially the fact that he also scored. I'm going to give him that. Isaac Aiden, the moment Isaac Aiden come back in the team, it's obvious. It's just very, very obvious. He only played one game though. Unfortunately, only played one game. I do believe that if he was in the I know, I 100% believe that. If he was in the Curacao game, the result wouldn't have gone in that manner. So, Aiden coming in, I'm going to give Aiden a 7 out of 10. Kyle Dixon, I thought he was good versus Curacao. When he came on versus Curacao, you could see him picking up the pockets of space as a number 10 when he came on. And he was also really good versus Bermuda. I'm going to also give Kaim a 7 out of 10. Casey Palmer was man of the match for me. It was between Casey Palmer and Cephas for the Bermuda game. Cephas was really good versus not the game as well, not the Curacao game, but it never come off, but I guess I say it got sometime. So I'm going to say Casey Palmer a 7 out of 10 as well. Ronaldo Cephas finished the campaign with 2 assists in one game, but he was also one of our most dangerous. Both Ronaldo Cephas and Tyrese Campbell was our most dangerous outlet in the Curacao game. We still didn't score. I think I'm going to give Cephas a 7 out of 10 as well. Boza coming back in, scoring a goal. Thought he was decent when he came on versus Curacao, and he looked good versus Bermuda. I'm going to give Boza also a 7 out of 10. Ian Frey, the Curacao game, can't put it on him. I cannot put that on him at all. He tried his best in what he's capable of doing. But I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. I just can't. He was one. Even though I can't blame him, the performance was not necessarily up to the standards. I'm going to say 5 out of 10 for Frey. When he came on versus Bermuda, he looked really, really competent in a natural position. So, and he didn't really play for long either. So, I guess I'll say go. Kara Anderson, I think every time he come on, he looks competent. We would have seen Kara Anderson start. I didn't really get the best from him, but every time he come on, he looks fairly competent. I'm going to give him 6 out of 10. Tyrese Campbell, I thought Tyrese was really good in versus Curacao. He was very much dangerous, live wire. I'm going to give Tyrese 6 out of 10 as well. Kera, I know me I go Kera 5. People are going to say them are harsh, you know, man. People are going to say them are harsh. Russell, I don't think this one's one of his best window. I don't think it's one of his best showing. So I'm going to say Russell 5 out of 10. Yeah. Whisper, really, really good camera from Whisper. Very, very good camera from Whisper. He came on in the Curacao game. Actually looked good. His link up between him, Dixon, Whisper, and I think was it Palmer? No, was it Russell? I think it was Russell. I don't remember. Both of them link up, but Dixon and Whisper link up was really, really good when he came on in Curacao. When Whisper came on again in Bermuda, it was a live wire. I'm gonna say a 7 out of 10 as well for Richards. Amar Bell, thought it was good versus Curacao, even though the result never necessarily got our way. So Amar Bell get a 6 out of 10. We didn't see Ramar Burrell. We see Bailey Kadamatri in the first game versus Curacao, and it was tough for him because he did not get any supply. He was consistently running the channels and never gonna get no supply at all. But it still looked like a player who can cause some problems. So I'm gonna say a 5 out of 10 for Kadamatri. We did not see Oldgate. We did not see Tafari Chambers. We did not see Lowe, so it's hard to give them a marking. No shine of Jamal Wait. Bobby Reed. Me Bobby Reed already. Oh, yeah, okay. My apologies. Me Bobby Reed already. Joshan Anglin. It looked good when he came on to stabilize the ship for Jamaica in the Curacao game. And we actually look better, significantly better in the second half. So I'm going to say Anglin a 5 out of 10. Could have bump it up to a 6. Could have bump it up to a 6. Let me see how much me give Kerai. Yeah, I give man Kerai this same month. I just one game in play. Could have bump it up for a 6. We did not see Lati body here. And, oh, my apologies. The next read that I had is actually Seymour Reed. I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't get to see Seymour Reed. We did not get to see Seymour Reed. Very, very disappointed with that is concerned. I thought that even the game versus Bermuda, that would be a good opportunity to bring him on a later stage of the game. Stretch him legs and make him go run out, you know. But unfortunately, that's not the case. But I really, really wanted to see him and see what he has to offer. So overall, team ratings for the 2 win. Jamaica 2 win, I'm gonna say a 5 out of 10. So quite a lot of players get 7. No one got 8. Nobody not get 8. The closest I said to 8 would have probably be Aiden Palmer from the man of the match performance versus Bermuda, and King. That would be the closest to 8. Maybe C 7.5 I brushed to 8 too. Because Cephas was good in the Curacao game. Didn't necessarily get nothing from it, but he was also very good versus Bermuda. Let me check the ratings. So according to 365, Ronald Cephas had an 8.1 match ratings versus Curacao. And then now, let me see, versus Bermuda. He got a 9.1. Whoa, that's how much you can get. Blows on skirts, sir. 9.1. Wow. So I guess, yeah, I guess Cephas are brushing in the 8 category. So Jamaica overall, 5 out of 10. Now, Steve McLaren. Ah, boy. 4. 4. Blunder big. Blunder big in the Curacao game. Yes, he won the Bermuda game, but it did not necessarily take much to win the game there. As you know, we'd expect to win the Bermuda game there, even if Steve McLaren was not even on the sideline. But in blunder big versus Curacao, a big game like that, and to make such a huge blunder. So, I'm going to give Steve McLaren a 4 out of 10. Fans. So especially fans them at the National Stadium, 10. The fans them at the National Stadium, the fans them enjoy themselves, the fans them turn up the pressure, the fans them make them nice, the fans them cheer Dixon when them come off, the fans them cheer Whisper when them come on, the fans them shout Whisper name, the fans them shout them cheer when they goal them score. There was nobody a boo nobody, a pure enjoyment, pure entertainment. The fans them get 10 out of 10. All I match going fans them big up on yourself. I know it's very, very funny because the people who got the match perspective totally different from the one they must sit at home and watch it. Not saying that them are not fan as well, no. I'm just saying that they get a different enjoyment factor. They see the game different because so when you add the game, you're now involved with feel the game. When you watch it on your TV, you watch a game, you don't really feel the game. You enjoy the game, but you don't really feel the game. When you're in stands, because you're there around people where you can hug, you can laugh and chat, drink some, enjoy on yourself. So for the fans them was really, really supportive, I have to say, and they come out in their numbers. Yes, the same number pack, I think it was like roughly going upwards as almost 17,000. We can do better, but overall, a really, really good showing from the fans them. So that should conclude the review of the October window. Looking forward again to the November window. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and thank you very much again for tuning in. You guys make this program great. God bless, people. See you guys again outside. I'm outro. I remember. Thank you.